butterfly song.
Yeah.
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're my kind of crowd. You want the gloomy stuff at the very end. No, this is a song. It's all come unhinged a little bit here. You think so, Thomas? No, really, it does my heart a lot of joy to come play for you, and it can be a thing where you have these times. I was speaking to Andy, the promoter, today. Andy from Love Thy Neighbor Promotions. Talk about bringing some joy to the heart. He's put on. I know he put on loads of great shows in this town, and he suffered putting me on about 3,000 times since way back when you were at the Joiners in Southampton. Yeah, that's still there as well. I think. Anyway, I digress.
You keep writing great albums as well, so keep coming back.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so by request, I'm gonna play this song. I feel today that maybe I feel kind of good about the news going on, like pretty good. Usually that's not the case for the last couple of years, and for far before that, but nothing's perfect, but man, we can get some shit happening, can't we? Eventually. Somebody can, I hope. Anyway, this is about a long drive. I had one of those today, so we was stuck by the This happened in America, but I can imagine it happening on the A303. A hitchhiker, as I drive on this long haul, somebody I came in contact with. Out there I met this butterfly who had this fantastic wingspan that was nearly 2 feet wide. Hey, John, can you take me down in the monitor just a little bit on the guitar? Just a little bit, please. So out on the road I met this butterfly who had a fantastic wingspan, which was nearly 2 feet wide. She'd recently been injured and she couldn't fly, so she asked me if she could bum a ride. In the shell of her old chrysalis, she carried her things. She tossed it in the back and stretched those beautiful wings. She sat there next to me with her front legs on the dashboard, those wings folded behind her and her little head cocked forward. She told me her story, a price was on her head. This bastard entomologist pursued her, live or dead. He'd vowed to hunt her down and to claim a large reward. He'd captured her and drugged her, and he'd nailed her to a board. Her escape was narrow. She'd torn through her own wing. She saw my look of horror, and she started to sing. I'm going to a no man's land because men and violence are intertwined. I'm going to a no man's land because men and violence are intertwined. Well, I see, I said, but not all men are violent. I'm not a violent man myself. She laughed and said, try not to get too attached to me, 'cause soon I will be well and I will fly away from thee. One afternoon when we stopped into a diner for a meal, she laughed and laughed about the plastic flowers on the tables. She watched the birds and the tumbleweeds with fondness and with envy. I started seeing through her eyes the passing desert scenery. We came across some sad roadkill, a beautiful coyote. She sighed her butterfly sigh and once again sing softly, I'm going to a no man's land because men and violence are intertwined. I'm going to a no man's land because men and violence are intertwined. One afternoon I came out of this Texaco station and I saw that she wasn't at the car anymore, so I figured she had run. But then I heard her high squeal and I heard his low laughter. You'll never outrun me, he said, you are the girl I'm after. I chased down their voices to the side of the station. She was cornered between a wall and a soda machine. I moved as if by instinct. I did it without thought. I clipped him, and I kicked him, and I grabbed him around the throat. I pinned him to the wall, and his eyes were bulging wide. I said, if there's a next time, I will see you crucified. And with this, I released him, and he crumpled to the ground. The butterfly was gone again when I turned around. But then her little song drew our attention to the sky. Though with a certain lack of grace, she had begun to fly. That was the last I saw of her. She never waved goodbye. She just flapped off and disappeared while singing with a sigh. I'm going to a no man's land because men and violence are intertwined. I'm going to a no man's land because men and violence are intertwined. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna leave you with a lullaby because I feel like because I feel like it. You want to hear Ocean Orphan or Dream Catching Song?
Dream catching.
Oh.
Yeah? Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
It's okay, big gobs win.
Maybe both.
It's just too tight. But I'm gonna be back at that little merch table selling. A couple of mugs are left. They've gone fast, those mugs. So meet me back in the back if you want to buy a mug. I don't have any more t-shirts. But if you're looking for fancy attire, I know that Christian Le Surf has some t-shirts for sale with a moon on it. They're cool. So this is a song about being brave. I guess told from the perspective of a child or an inner child. And I hope you all stay safe on your way home tonight. Don't feel scared. The rumble of the sky above you, trembling planet down below. The trees outside, they seem to want you. Their branches tapping on the window. Heart, be strong. This night it might be long. Be brave, hold on to your dream-catching song. The ceiling shadows stretch to reach you. Of grim forebodings they will teach you. But it's your own tooth under that pillow. They'll never paint this cowboy yellow. No, no, no. Heart, be strong. This night might be long. Be brave, hold on to your dream-catching song. Sweet dreams are waiting as your dry ice dissolves. Fair gates a swing open as your star globe revolves. The parting of the reeds in your hair softly stroked by weeping willows who wrote this well. I wasn't ill, just wanna hug the friends I miss, you know. Heart, be strong. This night it might be long. Be brave, hold on to your dream-catching song. Thank you so much, everyone. You've been wonderful. I really enjoyed playing for you tonight. Thank you so much.
Thomas Truax!
You're brilliant, Thomas. As always.